Sports Rock.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time. And Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes.
Formula One.
Near him, because down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing. Basketball and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806 242 9799. Sports Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Everyone, welcome to another day of Sport Vibe on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, and I am YAZID.
I'm sure Moshi does some sport.
Okay, starting with today's discussion on the transfer news going around, we have Mason Mount, who has completed his transfer to Manchester United. There was a tweet that came up that said Mason Mount a message to Chelsea fans saying, I have spent 18 years at Chelsea and all. It wasn't done. Now it has been done since weeks ago, because his hairstyle then was white color, and when he joined Manchester United eventually yesterday, he was on his normal black color hair. People are now criticizing, saying that Mason Mount has even made up his mind even before that. That's not where we're even heading to. Number 7 shirt for Mason Mount. We have the likes of Alexis Sanchez, we have Memphis Depay, we have Di Maria, who has won the number 7 shirts for Manchester United and haven't proven themselves well for Manchester United. What do you see to this?
Definitely the number 7 jersey at Real Madrid, at Manchester United. It has shown that it might be a cause. It might be a cause somewhere, because let's take for example when Cristiano Ronaldo came back to Man United, he scored with the jersey. But before he left in 2008, 2009 season, he left 2008-2009 season, and the person that just wore the jersey after him was Anthony Valencia. Anthony Valencia, we know this guy from Wigan Athletic, how he plays very well for Wigan Athletic. When he got to Manchester United, taking number 7 jersey, I think he started having a dipping in form at Manchester United. A lot of players have worn the jersey, and don't forget, most players have worn the jersey aside from Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo wearing jersey is not even the main issue. The legends that have worked, because I can't classify Cristiano Ronaldo as a legend in Manchester United. I can't say Ronaldo is a legend at Manchester United. Like 5 or 6 legends has worn this jersey at Manchester United. The like of George Best for Manchester United, David Beckham, Eric Cantona. Even though the last player that wore it, even though after Ronaldo, I think someone wore it before Valencia. Valencia wore it before, and after Valencia wore it, he knew that this thing is not going well for me. He went back to jersey number 25, and that was when Michael Owen came into Manchester United. He wore the number 7 jersey. He still performed. Sometimes it will be a coincidence. Sometimes the like of Angel Di Maria, they wore it, they flopped. Memphis Depay, same thing, they wore it. Sancho has already. Sancho wore it. No, Sancho did not wear it at all. Sancho did not wear it at all. Angel Di Maria wore it. Memphis Depay, they wore it at all. I think it was one player that wore it last at Manchester United that left it. That jersey was unable to be worn by any player. There's a cause. It's like there's number 9 at Chelsea.
That was about to say.
But they say there's a cause. I think that is where Mason Mount should have looked into, people wearing the number 7. I think it was Massema's decision, not Manchester United decision to give him number 17, because there was a particular thing that came out last week that Manchester United young lad Garnacho, his jersey was not sold at the mega store of Manchester United because of the number 7 jersey that Manchester United are planning to give Garnacho next season. I think it was Massema's decision of wanting just number 7, and to me, next season might be good for Mason Mount. It might be one of the players that will shift the course that people have been clamoring for on number 7 jersey. I don't see number 7 jersey being too much on Mason Mount because he's still a young guy. It's like saying this number 7 shirt at Real Madrid will be too much for Vinicius Junior at Madrid. I tell people it will not be too much for Vinicius because he's a Brazilian. We know what Samba players are able to do. So to me, wearing number 7 jersey at Manchester United is just a coincidence. Being saying it's a cause, it's just a coincidence to me. If a player really has the mind, I think a player will be able to get out of this course and have a good performance for Manchester United.
Let's not forget Barcelona also, number 10 jersey was given to Ansu Fati and it didn't prove anything what of the number 10 jersey. Do we see it because of the number 10 jersey or is an injury prone player? You know,
as Fati is not an injury prone player, but you know there are some jerseys number at different clubs that will come with huge responsibility. Whenever you wear such a jersey, fans, the board, everybody will be looking at you to replicate the form of the player that will last wore the jersey. Yeah. If you look at Real Madrid, Eden Hazard wore the number 7 jersey. Should we say Eden Hazard didn't perform because of the jersey? I would say no. Eden Hazard is not the kind of player that a jersey will weigh him down at a particular club. The likes of Eden Hazard are the kind of player that love hard tackles whenever they are playing ball. He finds it soft in the Spanish La Liga. Look at this guy at Barcelona, Rafinha. The rate at which Rafinha is playing at English Premier League is not the rate at which he's playing in the Spanish La Liga. And La Liga is somehow soft than English Premier League, but it's not finding it easy. Some players love players that will tackle them. Look at Vinicius. He will bring the ball to you. You kick him, he will continue bringing the ball to you back. So sometimes jersey and form sometimes clash in a coincidence way. Look at there are so many players that have worn some jerseys and it doesn't deprive them of performing very well. I never wore number 10 jersey at Chelsea now, but before he wore number 10 jersey, he wore number 17. After 17, he shifted to 10 jersey. So it's just a coincidence. To me, it's a coincidence.
Okay, Arda Güler to Real Madrid as medical has been scheduled for Arda Güler to Real Madrid, the young starlet to Real Madrid. This is where the truth should be said. You can't compare when Barcelona and Real Madrid are chasing a particular player. You can't expect Barcelona to win the race because of the financial crisis they are going through now. But this guy, nobody will say he knows Arda Güler so much. Last season he played for Fenerbahce, all well and good. Different kind of player. I've been saying good things about him, but one thing I'll just say is linking him to Lionel Messi might make this guy not perform very well at all. Because I could remember this guy Kubo was named new Lionel Messi. Where is Kubo now? Don't forget Martin Odegaard was also named as new Lionel Messi when Real Madrid signed him then. But after different kind of loan, it was only when he got to Arsenal that's when he started picking. So I hate a situation whereby they say a particular player is new Lionel. Look at Bojan Kirk. It was named Lionel Messi, and Bojan did not even play half to quarter of what Lionel Messi played. So this player himself should be the one that will shift the focus of people from him to another thing. Be yourself. Play what you know how to do best. But I don't see him getting to the Real Madrid team next season, breaking into the Real Madrid team. He will need to learn the language, the culture, and the likes. But I think the kind of video clips I watch, the kind of player for the future, if he's able to get over the pressure at Real Madrid. Okay, Kylian Mbape the president of PSG, and Nasser Al-Khelaifi said, we can't just leave a wonderful player, one of the best players, on a free transfer that is either he extends his contract or he's being sold this summer. It seems the PSG board are not happy with Kylian Mbappe's decision at PSG.
Now this is the decision. Kylian Mbappe don't want to extend his contract at PSG. He wants to leave on loan, and he wants to be on free transfer at the end of next season. PSG don't want to lose Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer, because if PSG lost Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer, it will be one of the most saddest transfer in the 21st century. Because a player of 24 years of age, one of the best players in the world right now, living on a free transfer. Look at the issue of Chelsea. Anthony Rudiger. Rudiger left Chelsea on a free transfer, which should not have been so. This guy, Thibaut Courtois, also want to left Chelsea then on a free transfer. That's the reason why Chelsea just sold him £30 million that season. And how old is Thibaut Courtois then? 25 years of age. How on earth will you lose a player on a free transfer? I think the only issue, I think we said it on Monday, whereby Mbappe said he won £206 million, £206 million from any team, and I want to buy him from PSG. I think Mbappe cannot be more than PSG. PSG board now, they know that giving a player too much priority is not the answer for a club to be successful in life. The like of Chelsea have not done that. They've not done that before. Manchester United, even the Man City, that would know them of spending so much good amount of money, they never do such a thing, giving a player too much power in the team. But to me, I see Kylian Mbappe still leaving PSG this season, because a club has the final say on a player. It now depends which team will be able to spend so much amount of money on Kylian Mbappe. Will PSG be able to sell Kylian Mbappe for £70 million? Yes. PSG cannot get £120 million on Kylian Mbappe, because his contract remains only 1 year. And teams know the weakness for PSG now. PSG don't want to release Mbappe on free transfer. They will start bringing rigorous amount of money, £50 million, £70 million, £80 million for Kylian Mbappe. It now depends on PSG. Will you accept 80, 70, the worst £100 million?
But they have no choice.
They have no choice. They have no choice. But with Kylian Mbappe also dance to the tune. I think we said it on Monday that 3 or 4 clubs can be able to avoid Kylian Mbappe. The likes of Chelsea, Man U, Man City, Real Madrid. But Real Madrid is out of the race now, because Real Madrid cannot avoid to spend another huge amount of money on a player this summer as well. Chelsea can do it, because they have been doing some environmental sanitation in their team now. Chelsea can avoid it. Even though the salary of Kylian Mbappe, they can avoid it. But the issue is that, will Pochettino be able to manage Kylian Mbappe? At Man U can avoid it with a new owner, Sheikh Jassim Al-Thani, because he has also promised Man U that he can get Mbappe. That is where my point is going. If Sheikh Jassim Al-Thani gets the takeover of Manchester United before the season starts, it's possible for Kylian Mbappe to see Kylian Mbappe at Manchester United, because it's Saudi money. They can do it. Man City is out of the race. You can't have Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland in the same team. It won't be possible. It's possible, but it might not work well. So Kylian Mbappe has 50% chance of leaving PSG. 50% chance of remaining at PSG and leaving on a free transfer next season. So it now depends on the both parties how they can reach conclusion. But me, I still see Kylian Mbappe still remain at PSG till next season.
Okay, Chelsea have been on the deal of Caicedo for over weeks, and we haven't had a single agreement between Chelsea and Caicedo? Are they toying with our mind here or what? Because every time we just see every day the news is always on Chelsea are at the back of Caicedo. They are still talking to Moises Caicedo, and we haven't had any. We have agreed on 70 million pounds or stuff like that. What is Chelsea trying to do in this?
Yesterday there's one particular Chelsea fan that I will not mention. That Chelsea fan continue refreshing. No new player. I said, calm down. A lot of players, Franca and the likes are coming in. This morning as well on Egbasawo, we said the player Samuel Smith is coming to Chelsea as well now. Chelsea are bringing in new players now. It's just that they are young players. The truth of matter is that this is now Chelsea really mean business. Reason is, if it was to be before, when Chelsea was a sporting director, this deal will have been complete since, because this Chelsea owner, they don't know how to spend money. They have the negotiating power. This is where Chelsea really means this woman, Marino Granovskaya. Marino Granovskaya will have do so many things that will have made him to sign Caicedo before the sales of the midfielders at Chelsea. But Wisto, the likes this Christopher and the sporting directors are doing so much work behind the scene on Moses Caicedo today. Don't forget, Brighton and Albion are not easy to negotiate in terms of their player, and Brighton wants 80 million pounds. Chelsea don't want to overpay for Moses Caicedo. They don't want what has happened to them in the past to happen again. They want to negotiate within the range of 60 to 70 million pounds. And I think before the end of this week, we should be able to see news on Moses Caicedo, because if Chelsea are unable to find a solution to their midfield, bringing in different kind of players, the preseason will start fully. Chelsea will go to America by next week to start their preseason fully. If they are unable to bring in this player to have preseason with them, how would they corroborate with other players the style of play of the coach? But I think Chelsea will not want the deal of Moses Caicedo to get out of them, because it's only Chelsea that are on this guy now. Arsenal, Man U are all off on the deal. It's only Chelsea. And same thing as even the Romelu Latvia, because yesterday a news also came out that Chelsea are still on Romelu Latvia. They just want to make Moses Caicedo the main top priority for Chelsea. I think Chelsea fans should calm down. That you have the belief that Moses Caicedo will join Chelsea.
My next season. Okay, Chelsea are also deciding on Christian Pulisic of AC Milan, bringing a pay for Christian Pulisic. Does Pulisic really worth that pay or above the pay AC Milan are bringing 20 million euros for Christian Pulisic?
I said it. This is now Chelsea knows how to do business. Before, AC Milan came with 15 million euro. Lyon came with 21 million euro. It's possible that Chelsea are the one that initiated Lyon bid for Pulisic. Because for Lyon to bring in 21 million euro just like that, without even bringing 10 million, let's say, okay, let's meet AC Milan transfer for Pulisic. Now, Lyon bring in 21 million. AC Milan bring 15 million. Now, yesterday, AC Milan now bring 20 million euros that we want. Because Pulisic worth more than that, but on present form, 20 million euro is enough for Pulisic to get out of Chelsea, because so many injuries that he has at Chelsea. Chelsea signed Pulisic for 65 million pounds at the Borussia Dortmund, but is half a bread is better than none. Leaving him on 21 million euro is good rather than leaving him on a free transfer. I still think it's a way good deal for AC Milan, playing in the Champions League next season, and Christian Pulisic will also feel at home at AC Milan than Lyon, because he has former player of Chelsea. We have Fikayo Tomori, we have Robin Loftus-Cheek as well as we have Giroud at AC Milan as well. So he will find the environment more conducive for him than Lyon.
Chelsea, have they eventually decided that Nicholas Jackson will be their top 9 for next season? Nicholas Jackson as their top target, because Chelsea have not had Chelsea. The Chelsea are still on the deal of Victor Osimhen, Vlahovic, or we haven't had anything also on that. Do you think Chelsea are good with Nicholas Jackson?
They are not good to go at all. I'll still continue saying Chelsea are not good to go. If Brahim is listening to me, we know we argued it yesterday. Chelsea are not good to go with Nicholas Jackson. It's not possible. How will you say Nicholas Jackson should be the main point man for Chelsea, whereby Manchester City have Elibert Haaland as their main man, whereby Liverpool has Diogo Jota, Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz as their front man? You now have Nicholas Jackson. It's not possible. Chelsea will still bring in a striker, but they knew most problem they have now is in the midfield. So they need to solve the problem in the midfield before going to the attacking position. But I still think Chelsea will still possibly bring in either Dusan Vlahovic. I think Victor Osimhen is out of the race because the money is too much for Victor Osimhen, to be sincere. And Dusan Vlahovic is still the most possible. But Chelsea should not make a mistake of bringing in Radan Kolomwani or what is that? Is the guy called? He can't solve the problem of Chelsea. The lack of Vlahovic can still solve the problem for Chelsea, but Chelsea will still bring in a striker. Okay,
Chelsea will still bring in a striker. I hope they do that before time runs out. Okay, we've come to the end of Sportville today on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell for more programs like this. I remain, yes, it's our E.
I'm sure I'm sure that's in this.
Tell you a goodbye.